When Pepe Cornejo dipped out on Chile back in 1973, in exile from corrupt dictator Augusto Pinochet, he probably never imagined he would one day be playing hip-hop music with his sons at the Democratic National Convention. Debajo del Agua, founded in Denver, Colorado in 2006, has built their reputation on high-energy performances that incite crowds into a dance floor frenzy and strong, socially conscious lyrics. They have received wide recognition, being nominated by Westward for Best Hip Hop Band in Colorado the last 2 years, and winning the DJPC Justice and Peace Award for their outstanding work in creating a more just world. Their second release, El Mundo Invertido, was recently named Best Latin CD of 2009 by the Indie Acoustic Project. MPC Live recently went behind the scenes with the band to hear about the unique use of the MPC and the composition of their music.
The basic formula is 2 records being spun back and forth, a portion of music called the break that is spin back and forth on 2 records to create an elongated version of that instrumental break. Many of the songs that we create are created initially from records that my dad once played around the house, records that I've collected over the years. I take those sound bites, put them into the MPC, make a beat, whether it be dancehall, straight ahead hip hop, whatever genre, and write over that beat, compose over that beat, make a scale model of that song as I see it, and then present that scale model to the group of musicians as a punto de inicio, which is like a point to begin at, right? So from that point, from that basic scale model, we start, and then all the musicians put in their input. Well, we should put a beat switch in here. We should switch from a 3/4 to a 6/8. We should put a solo in here. We should harmonize the voices in this way. We should cut out right here. What that does is what hip hop has done. The hip hop formula has facilitated the creative process. Taking in applying that to live band setting.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about Arabeton, Debajo del Agua, kind of how the song was developed, where it came to. When it got to me, it had already been, the framework had already been made by Dascrybe on the MPC. And then there was a bass line, and the lead melodic rhythms were already created. So what we did was then we just took that and passed it on to the acoustic instruments that we play. What I'm going to demonstrate today is kind of how, just me being here in LA, obviously not everyone in the band can be here, but how it worked, how we kind of moved from that MPC beat to the acoustic instruments, and then how it was developed at the end of the day. What we did with this at the beginning of the song is it was just mainly like fills, kind of like the bass picks in. Just kind of fills. In this section, this is where the boom back came in. Kind of like the bass rhythm that we were using in the track, and when the drums would kick out, we had the doombek come in, and then what we created also was how the drums would hit with the bass building up to go back into like the next lyrical section, and so it was kind of like a section like this. That's kind of like the pickup that we went into the Revolucion section. So it just build up and it take off, and we kind of crash on the ride cymbal a little bit, and that's in a sense how the song kind of transferred from the MPC to the live drum set and live instruments, the strings, the bass, etc.
And the final product?
Somos debajo del agua, building bridges, building community within the community.
Tiro mis garabatos de vez en cuando cada año. Escribo los poemas con los versos más extraños, buscando maneras de tocar sin tocarle como cuerdas de guitarra que mis dedos pegan suavemente. Mal en vez, mal en nuevo siempre. Sigo los años, no puedo pasar en el presente, ¿me entiendes? Todos sus pines van a pegar dientes. Mensaje clandestino detrás, sufrimiento.